She got together with another lady, another designer named Jane Davidson, and she's known as Quilt Jane. She's from down in Australia. And they wanted to do a quilt-along. This was supposed to be just a sew-along quilt-along. They wanted to use a number of different designers and have all of us make a block, and with she and Jane making several blocks, and end up with a quilt that you would have 100 different blocks. And so they ended up asking 72, 73 designers, I believe, and ended up with 80 different designers. There were going to be 100 different blocks. And the way they divided up us designers is you didn't get to ask or say, I want to do this type of thing. They assigned you to a specialty. I was assigned to patchwork. There were some that were assigned to applique. There were some that were assigned to paper piecing. My day is August 25th.
It's a long time.
So it's a long time to wait. But like with everything I do, it's quick and easy, but it's fun. The nice thing about the Splendid Sampler is that you get to meet each designer every day that a block is released. Our block started on February the 14th, and the very first block was the heart block. Okay? Mine didn't get made until last Saturday. Iowa was 10, and I've got 4.5. So that's where I am. I am not going to beat myself up and have to get 2 blocks made every week. I'm going to enjoy the process. So I chose a particular fat quarter bundle that I had picked up at Quilt Market last fall. And they call this Manor House, and this is the Upstairs collection. This is Upstairs at Manor House, and it is Wyndham. And it's the upstairs is the cotton. The downstairs is the what they call the wovens. You know, and there's just, I think, a dozen, maybe 16 pieces of this, and then.
But it's all by Wyndham?
I use a rule of thumb, if I really like something or I'm going to use it in borders or whatever, I'll go ahead and get 3 yards. That takes care of my borders and binding. And I'm figuring the biggest I would ever make it, because I don't do huge stuff, but was probably queen size, and I can figure out how much border and binding I need, and then I'll figure out sashing. You know, I may end up with 5 yards of a particular piece. If there's any left over, oh well. I was blessed that they asked me. I don't honestly know how I got chosen, but I'm glad I did, because I always say that I'm going to do something for me, and I don't. I always do something that ends up being a pattern or something for somebody else or something for the business. I never do something for me unless it's my wool applique, and even that goes into patterns, or rug hooking. That's just for me. So even though I knew I was going to be part of this, I decided I wanted to do the whole quilt, and we have a Facebook page. And you can go and look at, everybody is posting all the blocks that they're making. We've got over 20,000 that are making blocks.
Wow.
Analyzing over what they choose, what their fabric choices are. There are people who have been committed to this since day one and still haven't chosen their fabrics, because as people are posting blocks, they're changing their minds on their decision and say, oh, I like this or I like that, you know, and it changes. You know, come join the group. If I'm having trouble, I need to connect and find out how to do something, you know, just because I design fabric or do certain things doesn't mean I know it. You know, there's a lot that I don't know, and I'm stretching myself, so I'll have fun with it.